Morning, good morning. Welcome to Coffee and Conversations with AMR Elite Realtors. I am Alicia Richardson.
And I'm the associate broker with Elite Taylor Properties.
Say good morning again. It is so wonderful to be here with you. We have today Matthew Smith from Fusco Financial.
Fusco Financial.
Thank you, Mr. Before we begin, thank you everyone for the prayers that have been going out for Miss Mashana well, and we should be seeing her. Continue to pray. Thank you so much.
Yes, I did talk to her. She said she's doing better. She's getting around. And so we're just grateful that God is healing. So we are definitely grateful.
She'll be back in Coffee and Conversations soon. But today, Mr. So excited to have you here.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yes. Tell us about the types of services that Fusco offers.
Fantastic. Well, I kind of want to start off a little bit more about the type of company we are and the ability that we have to help individuals in the community. So as a financial advisor, we have the ability to offer comprehensive financial plans for individuals who are going out and looking to purchase a new home or potentially selling a property, and what kind of impact that has on their financial plan and the rest of their financial history.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you, I'm not blinking out a little bit. I don't know if our mic or your mic, but we kind of skipped a little bit of. So just be mindful, your mic, I don't know why. I'm sorry, technically, but you got good info. We're going to post it. So once all this is over with, you'll still be able to get all of those questions, okay?
Yes. One more time. You can just hear that one more time again.
Yeah, so it's on my end. It's on my end as well. It's kind of buffering as well on mine, where it's jumping in and out.
Yeah.
I don't know if that I hear you jumping in and out, you hear me jumping in and out. It may just be the connection. I feel like the video is hearing it though. So
got you. Okay, no problem.
Okay. All right. Can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
Why is finance so important before and after the home?
And that's a fantastic question. There's kind of two parts to when we're doing financial planning. It's the act of setting a goal, which is purchasing a home. That tends to be the largest expense and asset that an individual will acquire in their entire life. It tends to be the largest mortgage they'll pull out if it's their forever home. And when you're bringing on that much risk, you want to make sure that you have the proper planning in place to make sure that you're able to continue to meet other goals just outside of purchasing a new home. What that entails is we take a look at your cash flow, making sure that we have enough money after the purchase to continue to fund for retirement, to continue to be able to pay for bills, as well as to be able to have enough cash flow to continue to save or replenish our cash after the purchase of a home. We don't want to go in and buy a house and become cash poor and not have any ability to have extra savings, as well as we don't want to put so much constraint on our cash flow on a monthly basis that we're not able to save additionally. Or we have to turn off our retirement savings or pull money from other accounts to meet basic needs. What we do is we develop that plan that will show you what it would look like if you now brought in this new expense into your financial future. And to your question about afterwards as well, it's now that we purchased this home, it's an asset and a liability. Is there anything that we can do in the future to potentially help pay down the mortgage at an accelerated rate? You know, adding an additional payment each year can take 7 years off of your mortgage. These are things that we're going to take a look at to see how close are we to retirement. If we're bringing on a new expense with a few years left in the working force, we want to make sure that we're able to support that mortgage when we're in retirement or changing jobs or going through many of the life cycles that we go through on a given basis. So we just want to make sure that we account for certain things, as well as praise the great job of buying a home and becoming a homeowner, taking away potential rent that you're just paying to a landlord and being able to put that on your equity side of the balance sheet.
Yeah, that's very important.
Yeah.
That's good. You know, some financial advisors, you will care about the long term, what you're doing with your money when it comes to the home. So it's really good that you're trying for success, that once they purchase a home, still have that long money to afford the home, and eventually would love to strive, but you know, that's good
Absolutely.
information.
It is. Because financial planning is when you do purchase a home, instead of short-term goals, but looking at your long-term goals too. Believe in helping people create generational wealth to buying a home and passing it down. However, you still have to live. So even at home, you want to be able to take some proceeds or whatever. If you want to pass it down, how to pass it down too. Really, really important.
Absolutely.
So a bit off topic, but I know lately a lot of people have been taking the equity, this was on topic, out of their home. They got so much equity, taking it out of their home and now putting it in investment portfolios. And I think, you know, realizes that a home, a huge investment financially, but it's also a great investment able to get those home equity, you know, put that money into your, you know, portfolio and make it grow even. I mean, financial planning, anybody really is always in the mix. So that's good information.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What would you say is the important service that a new consider with your company?
So with my company, I think that kind of ties into what we were talking about in the previous question, about just sitting down and going through the process. Like I said, it can be one of the most rewarding times, but it can also be an extremely stressful time, potentially looking at the amount of money you're going to be spending over the course of a 30-year mortgage and what that does to your financial health. You could be in a perfect position financially to meet your goals and achieve everything that you wanted to do. But if you don't have the proper planning, things around it can suffer, or there's other aspects of your financial future and your goals that can kind of get neglected through that process. So the service that we would say, and I would say is probably the most important, is just having a conversation. We don't charge for our time to come in and do financial plannings. It's something that we offer as a service to the community, to our clients, to make sure they have the roadmap. They have the guidance and almost that picture to help them continue their goals and move forward and not have to go into purchasing one of the largest assets of their life blindly. And that's something that we never want anybody to do, is go in and do anything blindly. We want them to at least have that open conversation and dialogue. So I would say that financial plan is probably the most important service that we offer to anybody, clients, prospects, new home buyers, existing home buyers looking to potentially purchase a second or a vacation home or a rental property. It's just having that open and clear dialogue about what the goals are and how we can meet them.
That's great.
So let me just get that right. The initial consultation with you is free.
That's correct. That's correct. We don't charge
That's
for
really
our
good to
time
know.
or our
That's really
financial
good to know.
plan. Absolutely.
Yeah,
That's why I'm excited to be partnering with you.
yeah, that's really, really good. That is awesome. So if
Absolutely.
someone wants to come and sit down with you and kind of just get a broader picture of what they're trying to do, what they want to achieve down the line, then that initial consultation is free. So I want to make sure we let everybody know that. If
For
they can reach out to
free.
you for that free consultation.
That
Yeah,
is a free
that
consultation.
is good information. I mean, come on, everybody's got to take advantage of that.
Yeah.
So let me just ask you, is there
Uh-huh.
anything else that you'd like to share with us about your company or the services that you offer? And please give us the information on how you can be reached so they can come and get that free consultation. That free, I got to put it out there, free consultation.
Absolutely. I think, when we're talking about finance and meeting with a potential financial advisor or a potential financial planner, there becomes some uneasiness just due to stigmas around the industry. The company that I work for, we're an independent firm that has no affiliation to another company. So we're not going to be pushing any products or any specific investment vehicles to any individual client. The way we sit down and work with our clients is on a unique, comprehensive basis. So we take your individualized financial picture and create that plan around you and you only. This is not a generic model that when you come in and you have a conversation with our firm or myself or any of the other advisors that work in the office, you're not going to just get put into the cog and it's going to turn out a financial plan. It's dedicated exactly to you and your situation, as well as we don't have to look at this process as a set in stone example. It's a living document that continues to breathe and grow as your life changes, right? You may be in the process of buying a home, and the next thing you know, you're changing jobs. And that's going to be something that we're going to update a financial plan, and we're going to make sure that we have that accounted for. So it's not something that you come in, you sit with me, we develop a plan, and we never talk again. It's an ongoing relationship that I'll be able to become very familiarized with what's going on in your situation. That way I can provide the best advice on certain situations that may be happening. And I just want to kind of make that clear that we really do care about the people we work with, that we want to get to know them, because that way we are able to offer that best service to them, as well as we offer that unbiased opinion that sometimes is needed in a situation, right? There can be a lot of emotions that come out when you're trying to make financial decisions. Either we're uncomfortable with the expense that we may be occurring, or we're overconfident that we're going to be able to meet this, and you're going to be looking at it through your picture and your lens, whereas bringing on somebody like myself, we'll be able to look at it through the unbiased lens and give you the facts about how does this impact you. And then finally, how we can be reached is you can always give me a call, and that's at 410-296-5400. And then you can get me directly at extension 111, or you can send me an email at matthew.smith@fuscofinancial.com.
All right, so we definitely going to make sure that we get you lined up with some free consultations coming up soon. Yes, and I think everybody needs to be doing financial planning at this time. I mean, after we had that big COVID situation, I think everybody's looking at their financial pictures a little bit differently nowadays.
Yes.
So we just have to plan for the unplanned situations that come about in
Absolutely.
our life at this time,
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
especially.
I can attest to Fusco because I am a proud member, or I don't know how you say it, my member client of the company, and I have been very happy. They're very personable. If I had to recommend, I would say yes, the utmost of recommendations for
Well,
Fusco Financial. I'm
we
very
definitely
happy.
appreciate that. We absolutely do.
But I'm even happier that you were able to spend this morning with us and give us some good tidbit on what's needed and just about your company, and to get rid of that gray area when it comes to financial planning, because it's there. A lot of people are like, oh no. And first thing is, I don't have enough money to do that. I thought the same thing. However,
Absolutely.
Or
never
better
know.
yet, people are secretive more or less when it comes to their financial, and I guess that's one aspect that you can put it into. I mean, unless they're actually applying for a home mortgage loan or something like that, their financial picture is not to be divulged.
That's
And-
right.
and
We all live that way. Like, you don't need to know what's going on, you know. So,
Absolutely. And when we kind of talk about that, you make a great point when you talk about that. Most people like to keep their finances to themselves. When we really look at that is what happens if you're applying for a mortgage with two people, and next thing you know, you're having a conversation with a mortgage lender and a certain debt's brought up that you were unaware of or the other partner was unaware of. Having that conversation beforehand to be able to truly understand where you are can be a world of help and make the world of difference when you're going through these processes, because now you have a clear picture of not just your financial situation, but potentially your partner's situation as well. And then you can plan together. You know, it never hurts having two people working towards the same goal and being able to achieve it that much quicker or with that much more ease. Absolutely.
right.
So,
Okay.
so we want everyone to check out Fusco Financial. We're gonna post this information so you'll have it. But when you finish talking to Fusco Financial and you're ready to make your purchase, you need to head on over to AMR Elite Realtors, because we are
Reliable realtors,
providing
exceptional service. No need to go far. Come on down to AMR. We love you guys. Thanks for watching.
Smith.
Thank
Yes,
you guys.
thank you for
Bye.
that information. It was greatly received.
Bye-bye.